I have seen what poverty can do to a family. Our children that are prostituting, do you go and be a prostitute with a poor man? How much will he give you? When you are economically incapacitated, I am telling you, listen, do not let your child look at you one day and say, Daddy, I love you, but may I never be like you. Mommy, I love you, but may I never be like you. You are the reason for my pain. I have a past today I'm ashamed to tell people, and it was because of your irresponsibility. When Kofi Annan was UN Secretary General, he made a statement that I want to make reference to. It was during Children's Day. He came up and he said, let our children not suffer the consequences of our carelessness. As for me, I've made up my mind to be economically empowered for myself and for the work of the kingdom. If you don't believe in it, save Johnny. May your revelation bail you out when you are in the lion's den. But as for me, I have made up my mind. I know what it means to be in a realm of lack and incapacitation, and I know what it means to have the privilege to be able to be a blessing. The choice is yours. If poverty were good, some of it will be in the presence of God, because everything in his presence reflects glory. Among the many things mentioned in his presence, we do not see poverty there. Africa has embraced a theology that has brought, look at many of our young men. Now, you see, it's easy to condemn these guys and say, oh, they are into Yahoo, they are into prostitution. Most times we address the symptoms and we don't go to the root. Everybody wants to have a sense of destiny. Did you hear what I said? Every young man wants to get to a point in his life where he knows, I have taught you 6 fundamental needs of every man. Number 1, security. Number 2, variety. Number 3, love and acceptance. Number 4, significance. Number 5, growth. Number 6, impact and contribution. And every time people feel left out of life and destiny, they will invent any formula. All this talk we are saying, stop Yahoo and stop. I will never promote all those demonic things, but I'm saying we are addressing symptoms. By the time a lady is watching her mother die and she needs 9.5 million naira to go and send her to India for treatment, in the presence of pain, anything looks like an option to be considered. Let me challenge anybody here. If you don't have a job, start working on yourself. Don't sit down and say the government is not giving me a job. The government cannot employ everybody. Let me just tell you the truth. It does not matter what government is in power. The government cannot give everybody a job. And corporations right now want to maximize profit. So if they can downsize 50 people and bring in IT, apps, and all kinds of technological advantages to increase don't blame them. We need innovation, we need intelligence, we need to sell the idea of productivity and investment. 2 things that the young people must learn in Nigeria: the power and the value of productivity. I am gifted is not productivity. Productivity. I am a graduate is not productivity. I met a woman in Lagos. I've shared the story here. This woman got into White House and all her business is to sell, we call it in Nigeria, bean cake, moi moi. That's what took her to the White House. She's met the who and who's of the nations because of that. What God has placed in your hand, if you can take it serious, why should I believe in something you don't even believe in yourself? There are people today who have built houses frying akara. I know you laugh at them. They packaged it well, and what you will buy for 100 naira, you now buy for 3,000 because they gave it value. That's what productivity is. There are people here, the 2 million naira you wasted, you can use it to dig a borehole and start a bottled water company. The resources you need are there. Water will never, based on the Maslow theory of needs, the hierarchy of needs, it will be an eternal demand. Let's wake up as the church of the Lord Jesus Christ. The church is supposed to help society. We are not a burden to Nigeria. We are contributors to the health and the strength of nations. Reject laziness. That when you come to church, you are supposed to be taught like this, and then grace is released over you. But when that grace is released over you, you now go back and put that to work. Try it and fail. It is more honorable to fail in dignity and diligence than to sit down waiting for someone to give you money. Apostle, I want to do it, but I did my calculation. I need somebody to give me 10 million. You are joking. You think the world is that free? 10 million out of nowhere?